Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Curry to Green. Tucker. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. From the painted area, won't go down. They get it down to Tucker. Gordon, guarded by Klay Thompson. To Harden. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Shot clock violation. Curry to Durant. Goes to the left side. Thompson to Durant. Curry. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden to Capella. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Draymond Green matched up with P.J. Tucker. Count the basket.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Paul to Harden. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. On the drive, it's Harden, but a shot no good. Curry with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Green to Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Screen coming. Paul on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Paul matched up with the 2-time MVP. From long range. Off the mark. No good. Curry to Thompson. To Green. Durant knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Kevin Durant with a chance at a 4-point play. Career 88% from the line. You can count that one. 4-point play. And now Houston has the basketball. Paul driving, but he can't connect. Klay Thompson, defended by Eric Gordon. To Durant. Has a look. Durant's shot, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. For three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Tough make through traffic.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Tough shot. Well defended. Desperation shot here from half court. The first quarter's complete. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Houston with the basketball. Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Tucker to Gerald Green. Goes to the right side. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Livingston to bring it up. Lead stands at 7. To Thompson. Trying to cash in, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Possession lies with Golden State. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson. To Durant. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, short. Paul into the front court. Down 8 to Harden. Has a look. Harden shot, no good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Durant trying to finish, but his shot won't fall.
And he usually makes a living on shots like that, but sometimes, maybe it's just not your night.
Capella to Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul to Harden. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Paul, message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Harden in possession. Margins 8. Paul, guarded by Livingston. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
KD with the rock. Probing the defense. And the finish on the nice step through. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
So take advantage of this great opportunity.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Paul. And the rebound comes down to Green. To Durant. Scores. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Gordon against KD. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Capella trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 48% free throw shooter. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Warriors basketball. Curry to Durant. Sizing up the defense to Thompson. And scores.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Here comes the screen. Paul matched up with Durant. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Curry to bring it up. It's a 9-point lead. And a throwdown.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Harden with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Cruises inside for two.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. Durant. Capella's on him. Green. Off the mark. He'll let one fly from half court. This quarter is over. The Warriors with the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Warriors didn't hold back in that opening half, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Field goals.
Here's a team that might just be one or two adjustments away from what's needed to turn things around. They still have time to make up for a lackluster first half.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Harden has it up the floor. Here comes the screen. To Paul. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Paul across the timeline. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Steph Curry against Chris Paul. To Green. Thompson to Curry. Has a chance. Curry shot no good. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Harden to Paul. Takes stock of the floor. Paul, defended by Steph Curry. Tucker. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And the defense is sticking to him like glue. That's where you pull one of your bigs over and you say, hey, listen, big man, next time I'm randomly running down the court, set a blind screen. Knock him on his back. Make him always keep that head on the swivel so he's not sure where you'll come from next.
To Paul. Harden against the former Cougar. Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul. Down to 5 on a 24. James Harden. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He's a...
And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like yours.
Harden into the front court. Down a dozen. To Paul. Here comes the screen. Harden. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Harden. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curling inside. Layup goes down. Well done.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Paul takes aim at Steph Curry. To Harden. Goes to the right side. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Steph Curry against Tucker. To Thompson. The drive, right to the basket. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Harden can't go down. Smothering defense. Curry. Iguodala. Capella's on him. To Thompson. Five on the shot clock. Thompson. Deep left corner. That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
Ed, we call that first-class problems. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then an NBA Finals MVP as well, that's a good problem.
Gerald Green here against Steph. To Harden. Trying to cash in, James Harden, 4 out of 10.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. James Harden at the controls. Here comes the screen. Harden defended by Looney. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Klay Thompson here against Green. To Curry. To Thompson. Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Harden with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. That is great vision to set it up. Clint Capella. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Curry to Thompson. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
No, I missed a short one there. Down the lane to lay it in.
There you go. I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely sources.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
During the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Hall, defended by Steph Curry. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Durant across the timeline. It's an 11-point game. To Thompson. Durant. Harden's on him. To Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Paul into the front court. His guys down 11. To Fareed. Here comes the screen. Paul to Harden. 4-3 with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Driving right to the basket. Curry all the way, but his shot won't fall.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You gotta make those.
Paul to Harden. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Paul. Go down. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Curry with the ball. To Durant. Fires the 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Paul with it up top. His clubs.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Draymond Green. Capella's on him. Great pass to set it up. And the basket good at the rim.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 17, P.J. Tucker.
Paul here against Steph.
Again, for the Golden State Warriors. Number 5.
To P.J. Tucker. Harden here against Kevon Looney. Fires the 3, knocks it down.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. It's in the hands of Harden. To P.J. Tucker. From long range. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors put one in the win column with a solid performance. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Assists. Player of the game.
Kevin Durant wasn't satisfied with just getting steals. He had to insist on getting a bunch of blocks as well. Now that's what I call defense.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.